And this is a good time for us to understand the microbiome, to know that for every human cell that we have in our body, we have at least 10 or more microbe cell. When we look at it in this way, then we know that we are more microbe than human. What does that mean? Today, we are talking about viruses. Everybody has different theories. We are all affected by viruses. We are all impacted in many different ways by the virus that's going around and its mutations. And this is a good time for us to understand the microbiome, to know that for every human cell that we have in our body, we have at least 10 or more microbe cell. When we look at it in this way, then we know that we are more microbe than human. What does that mean? What that means is that our microbiome consists of different bacteria, virus, fungi, many other species that are part of the microbiome that we have. And these microbiome are valuable partners. They are not something that we need to be afraid of most of the time. Most of the time, this microbiome participates in living life. So I have, and all of us have, microbes that support us in protecting us. It's part of the immune system. They protect us from pathogens. We have microbes that support us in digesting different kinds of food. We have microbiome that is on the skin as well. And this protects us because our skin is the first protective barrier that we have. So if you're going somewhere, this is the first barrier that is exposed to anything that we expose ourselves to. The skin is the first one. So when our body is exposed to something, the microbiome on the skin is the first level of defense for the body. So when we talk about constant sanitizing, constantly using sanitizer, a liquid, gel, alcohol-based, or even the disposable wipes that we use, what that does is that erodes the microbiome of the skin. And when it erodes the microbiome of the skin, the good microbes that are protecting us are also removed. Then the chances are very likely that the next time we are exposed, our skin is exposed to an environment where we need protection, we are not going to get the protection that is ideal because we don't have a good or a healthy microbiome on the skin. So our microbiome, it's very important for us to preserve, protect, and nurture and nourish our microbiome. So on our microbiome, we have friendly microbes. And it's important that these microbes stay friendly because they are our partners. They are our outsourced partners in so many different functions of the body. We also have neutral microbes, and these are just staying in the same field, same area. They are not helping us. We are not helping them. And then we have the pathogens, and these are the ones that we have to watch out for because they are parasites. They are taking our resources, our valuable resources, and using it for themselves, and they are growing in number, and sooner or later it's going to have an adverse impact on us. So when we look at pathogens, our first line of defense against pathogens are the friendly microbes. So having a healthy microbiome is very crucial because that supports us and protects us against the pathogens. So it's again important, especially at this time, to understand how the microbiome works and what can we do about it. And one thing that I want to highlight is that if at any point we are taking antibiotics, to ensure that after the antibiotics are taken, we do spend some time and effort replenishing and developing the diversity of the microbiome so that we don't face the consequences of a weak or an imbalanced microbiome. Again, this is a beautiful quote. If you don't like bacteria, you're on the wrong planet. And I think long after human beings have become extinct, the bacteria and the microbes are going to continue because they were the ones that started life here on planet Earth.